So about 3 years ago, I started self-improvement, and I started with what we all start with, making your goals, like setting goals, making a new routine, putting in new habits, meditation, waking up early, workout, and fixing your diet and all of that shit. I consumed a lot and lot of content on self-improvement for the first 1 year. But I was really slacking off because, you know, they say that you are your biggest enemy. This is why they say it, because it was not other people who were sabotaging me or who were treating me bad. It was me only who was treating myself in a very bad way. So let me explain, right? So the thing was that whenever like I used to put a goal, like this is one thing which I struggle with the most is was waking up early, right? This is the thing which I struggled with the most. Okay, this is the hardest thing for me was waking up early. And what happened was, like, whenever I used to set an alarm and I didn't wake up, what I did was I talked really badly to myself. I was like, bro, you can't even wake up early. How are you gonna do this? How are you gonna lead the generation? How are you gonna make a lot of money? How are you gonna make a good body? How are you gonna do this? How are you gonna do that? You're pathetic. You are this. You are a skinny fat. This, that. And I talked a lot of shit about myself. Like scolded myself like a toxic father. You know, I scolded myself. I really, like, I was like, you can't even wake up early. You're a wuss. You are a nerd. Like you are weak. You are this. You are that. And like that is what I used to. And I thought that okay, as men, criticism motivates us. So this must motivate me because like I was also learning about masculinity and all of that shit. Like so I thought like this will motivate me. And a lot of us do this. A lot of us do this mistake when we are first starting self-improvement. Right? Whenever we fail, we start criticizing ourselves and in a like very bad way, right? And we are just like talking shit to ourselves, like you are this, you are that, you can't even do this, you can't even do that. And we also do this to our brothers. Like you must, like you might, like you most probably don't have anyone like in your life right now who is also on self improvement. And I have my brother and my friend, and sometimes I do this to my brother, and it's a mistake which I'll talk about further. So like this was a very big mistake, and whenever like so what happened was, for example, like I put an alarm to wake up early tomorrow, like at 6 a.m. or 6:30. I don't wake up. I like shut the alarm and like sleep basically. I wake up at 11 or 12 and I'm like for the whole day I'm criticizing myself. I'm talking shit to myself. You are pathetic. You have to do this tomorrow. You this. And next day I again don't wake up. Then I repeat. Then I again don't wake up. Then I repeat. Then I start slacking on other habits also. And it never stops. So what happened was one day what happened to me was I was like, bro, I am done with this shit. Now I have to do it. Like it has been a long time. And it was more longer than you expect. It was not days, it was not weeks, it was months that took me to realize this, to come to this realization, which I am going to tell you in just some minutes. And please listen to this very carefully and apply this into your life. I promise this will help you. So what did was like I just stopped. I stopped talking to myself in that way. And what I did instead is I forgave myself. So now what was happening is whenever I am not waking up early or whenever I'm not meditating or doing anything like which I am supposed to do, I have to say to myself, okay, it's okay. I forgive myself. I have not done it, but I am a person who does that. Like I am a person who meditates, or I am a person who wakes up early. I am a great guy. I am this. Like I'm a masculine man. I have responsibilities, and I live up to those responsibilities. I live up to those expectations which people have from me. I am a fighter, and I'm going to do it tomorrow for sure. I didn't do it. Then I forgave myself again. Then I didn't do it. But after 3 days of doing this, the fourth day, when I was going to shut the alarm, my finger stopped. And I thought to myself, I am a fighter. Like all of those things which I was saying to myself in those 3 days came to my mind. I'm a fighter. I'm a person who wakes up early. I have responsibilities. I have expectations, and I live up to those expectations, to those responsibilities. And I finally woke up early. That is when I finally woke up early. Like, how amazing is that, right? How amazing is that? This is a very big part if you want to become a masculine or a disciplined man, because this does not only affects us. Like, so what happened was some days. So what happened was, like, when I started making content, I got my brother into this also, like, because I think that this is a very great business model, and me and my brother have a thing from start that we want to get famous one day, right? So what happened was my brother didn't make a video. So what I did was I criticized him. I was like, is this the way you're going to teach other people? Is this the way you're going to become a self-improvement YouTuber when you don't even have enough discipline to make videos? And that was wrong. That is not the way I should have talked with him, right? And like, you need to learn this, okay? So now I'm going to talk about how you should talk to yourself, how you, like, actually step by step go with talking to yourself after you fail. Like, even when you fail in a big thing majorly, or if it is a small thing, like, you didn't wake up early, like a daily habit, right? And I have also included this advice in my primal discipline course, which is linked in the description. It is from that only. You can go and check it out. So, like, what you need to do, the first thing when you fail, is you need to just first stop talking shit, right? Stop talking like that to yourself. Or if someone else fails, stop talking like this to them. Even if that is a man and you're like, oh, criticism, like, criticism motivates a man, criticism pushes a man. That is the wrong way to criticize. Okay? That is not criticizing, that is insulting. And I will also tell you why this works. Okay? Just stay around. Okay? So what you need to do is, first of all, forgive yourself. Stop all of those thoughts, all of those bad thoughts. Take a deep breath. Say, okay, I accept I did this, but I forgive myself. I forgive myself fully. And now you need to tell yourself that you are a person, like, you are not someone who fails, or you are not someone who is trying to wake up early, or you are not someone who is trying to start meditation. You are someone who wakes up early, or you are someone who meditates. That is what you need to tell yourself. So, step by step. For example, let's say waking up early. First of all, shutting all of those bad thoughts, taking a deep breath. I forgive myself. I know I did this, but I forgive myself. And I am a person who wakes up early. I am a fighter, or I am an entrepreneur. I am a YouTuber. I am a coach. I am a discipline coach. And I am going to wake up tomorrow. And for you, you can say anything like, I am a software engineer, or I am this and that, whatever you are. Okay. I am a father. I am a son. I am the eldest son, or whatever you want your image to be, right? Whatever you like to call yourself. Okay. And this is it. That's all you need to say. And then don't think about it anymore. Okay. Just say this. Don't think about it anymore. Stop thinking. And today, oh, sorry, and tomorrow, again, give your best to do that. It won't happen in one day, but after some time of your conscious mind saying all of these affirmations, your subconscious mind will accept it. And there will be a day, I promise, where you will have this self image that you are someone who does that, who wakes up early, or who meditates, or who works out, or whatever. I promise this will happen to you, and it works like a magic. And why does it work that way? Right? So it works. It works because when you talk shit to yourself, you are accepting that you are someone who does not meditate. Like, you are accepting your self-image as someone who fails to meditate, or who fails to wake up early, or who fails to work out, or whatever your thing is, whatever you are struggling with. Right? You accept your self-image as a failure, and that is very bad. What I am telling you to do and what I do is I accept my self-image. Sorry, I don't accept, I make myself believe that I like my self-image stands at a point where I want it to stand, like who I want to be. I make my self-image stand at my goal point, right? Where my goal is. So I won't accept that I am someone who does not meditate. I will make myself believe that I am someone who meditates, even though I've never done it in my whole life. And I'm trying to do it the first time, but I'm failing. Even though I'm someone who never wakes up early, I will make myself believe that. It doesn't cost you anything. But this works like a magic because you are manifesting, first of all, to the universe that this, you are that guy. You are manifesting it to yourself, to your subconscious mind. Like after some time, I promise your subconscious mind, the moment your subconscious mind believes that you are that guy, you will start doing it like a magic. All of the, what do you call that? All of the resistance, right? All of the resistance will be gone. It will be gone like a magic. You won't even, and like there will be a time. Like I'm at that point. There will be a time when you won't even have those thoughts on the back of your mind that all of those excuses on why you should not do it. You know, I'm too tired today. I don't have any focus. I have not eaten this, that. You have a lot of excuses. There will be a day when you have zero excuses, and I have reached that point. I, as I told you, it was really hard for me to wake up early. It took me months to learn about discipline, right? And I did it. I learned it the hard way, and that is why I believe I really know that I'm capable of teaching it, and that is why I have made primal discipline. You will become unrecognizable in 90 days. Whatever you're struggling with, you will do it with ease, just like that, right? And you will stop having those thoughts, resistance while you're going to do that work. You will stop having those thoughts, those excuses on the back of your mind, and anything that you want to do will be flawless. So check out the link in the description. It will change your life. See you there.